In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, how are you today? Oh, I have decided, I want to show you guys something. Let me open up these windows. I found this in a supermarket today. I'll let you guys know how it comes out, but it is dark and lovely, which I don't think I use dark and lovely to color my hair. Dark and lovely, virtual violet, and I'm loving it. Paraffin free, permanent hair color. 8 weeks of rich color and brilliant shine. I usually use Cream of Nature for my hair. I really like Cream of Nature. Um, so I'm gonna try this. Oh, you know what? I feel like I should have gotten 2 boxes though. God, I keep forgetting how long my hair is. Um, damn it. Uh, they say, oh no. How much was this? $10. I might go back out today. They say I need 3 boxes for long hair. And it's not only is my hair long, but it's thick. So some of the braids, like I would want it to get in between, you know. I'm not paying 3 boxes. I think two will be enough. I didn't even think about getting more than 1 box. And it should come out like that color. More because I color my hair black already, but my hair is not naturally black, it's naturally dark brown. And then I have the grays. So the grays might get highlighted purple as opposed to, so they might be like two-tone. Who knows? I have gray more at the roots and stuff. All right. I'll try it. I'll let you guys know. How you doing today? Hi, Miriam. I wanted to get this story out. I was going to do it last night. I have to tell you guys, I'm so glad it didn't come on last night. Uh, the group couldn't get on. And then I didn't realize how tired I was. I was like, no problem. Sat on the sofa and passed out. Like I literally passed out. So let me make sure my phone is on because I don't want to miss a phone call. All right. Let's look. Oh, hi, Incognito. Hi, Marcella Amore. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Incognito. Okay, let's look at some videos. I've got about 14 of them. Some of them are cute, some of them aren't cute. But this is Tracy Brown. It's Sunday. So if anybody wants a reading with me, I am available for a reading. I'm also going to finish up the horoscopes. Who's coming in for you? Can you guys let me know if these readings is pinpointing anything? Like, am I hitting the mark with the who's coming in for you love readings? All right. Let me know. Hi, Noel. How you doing? Hello. How are you doing? Okay. So let me know what you guys think. I think I am going to go back out today because I wanted some and I didn't get it. Cucumber, celery, lemon juice to make. I've made it before, and let me tell you, it really dehydrates your body, really takes care of any issues with even with bloatiness. But it's so good, so tasty, makes your skin glow, cleanses you at the same time. So I didn't think about it. I went out to go get some beauty products today, and for those of you that are just coming on, I'm going to try and make my hair purple, but I kind of have to go back out because I keep forgetting my hair is long now. Like it's down my back, people. My hair is crazy down my back. I'll show you. because I like showing you. It is so down my back. Which I love. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm so happy to have it be down my back. So this, I don't know if it's even showing in the whole video. Is like the video cutting it off? Let me see. It is down my back. Basically from my oil, my own oil, right? And so please feel free to, let me get the media up here. This is different. I gotta put my oil on this page. Let's see, brand. Let's try this one. Still not working like I want it to. This StreamYard stuff. Nope, still not working like I want it to. Why is this always happening? They still didn't fix something that I need, StreamYard. All right, I'm not going to worry about it right now, but my hair oil um, has pushed my hair down my back. So, anybody else has testimony, please let me know because I'm saying this because I brought one box of color to turn my hair purple. What store did I get it from? I think I got it from the second store. And no, I don't want it like that. And apparently, which I forgot, I need two boxes because the last time I colored my hair jet black, I only used one and it didn't take care of the ends like I like the ends to be taken care of. All right. So I might have to go back out anyway. And I'd rather go back out today than later than tomorrow. Hi, Marsha. Hi. Hi, Mary. Hi, Gabriella. How are you? All right, guys. Let's look at some videos concerning the most talked about thing in the world right now, which is this couple from the company Astronomer. What an original name. And the accidental cheating scandal that Coldplay initiated, not on purpose, by no means. And remember, guys, when you go to a concert, they all have a kiss cam. Like, it's common knowledge. It's common knowledge. So if you're going with your mistress at work, like, do what everybody else does and go into a hotel in a seedy part of town and have your sex and come home and tell your wife you worked late. Don't spend $600, $700, $800 on tickets with a kiss cam and then not expect to be put on display, especially since you guys were hugged up. Like, I find it really weird that you guys didn't think of this ahead of time. Hi, Marsha. Oh, thank you. Hey, beautiful. You're beautiful. Thank you, Marsha. Hi, Jala. Someone said Coldplay released two singles that night. Was it about the cheating? Was it on the spot? Let's look at some of the comedy. Have you all noticed that you can't even? I don't have TikTok right now, and I think I have to build a new TikTok, but TikTok's leaving anyway in September. Meta is creating a TikTok so that none of Trump's videos and scandals can get through. Yep. Meta's building something very much like TikTok. so that Trump scandals don't get through. And if you guys could take Meta down eventually, please do it. Willing to sign an NDA, what does that mean? For extra fee. What does that mean? Literally, they are two singles right now. Wait, I'm so Marsha. Luckily, they are two singles right now. Discretion guarantee. Okay, you guys are having jokes without helping me with your jokes inside your heads. I'm a little confused. Oh, someone said Coldplay released two singles that night. Oh, literally, they are two singles. They didn't think they would be caught. He has since resigned, I heard. Not sure what happened to her. She resigned too. Astronomer, the company, put out a statement saying full investigation, and the very next day, they both resigned. Well, I'm so confused about that, Gabriella, because that's not what happened here. You can't have an affair and then tell someone to be discreet about it. We're in the internet information highway. So, in order to be discreet, you got to go into the men's bathroom or something, but then you'll get caught going into the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is sacred. That is the best part about the internet and cameras and this, that, and the third. Like, everybody about to get caught. And in 2025, all things that used to be secret cannot sustain secrecy anymore. Like, it was a gift. This was a gift to the wife. And let me tell you something. Men like that, especially the ones that don't have color to them, the uncolored, they tend to unalive their spouses. So, spiritually, what if Coldplay saved the wife's life? Y'all never thought about that, huh? Oh, that's why I'm the psychic. What if Coldplay saved the wife's life? Sheena. Which is a RICO issue, right? We learned that with Diddy. They were probably using corporate money for their hotel visits and vacations, which is a RICO problem, right? Um, I know, July, says Noel. It's wild that some karmic kiss cam. It's the best. Hi, Irene. Where you been, girl? Hi. Um, right. It's way easier to catch a cheater nowadays. You don't have to do much. Me personally, I wouldn't do much. The guy that was trying to date me, but we officially only dated for less than 24 hours, which is hilarious. I went over to his house and he puts his phone by me and he walks away and he goes, "If my phone rings, you can answer it." And he was like, "No, no, I'm not answering your phone." And he goes, "No, if it rings, you can answer it." And I said, "No, no. And I'll tell you why. I don't want you answering my phone. So, no, you're never, even if we're married, I would never check your phone. And why would I never check your phone? Because I don't have to. It's the one thing I can tell you in 2025 and beyond, somebody's going to take a picture. Somebody's going to see something. Somebody's going to provide you with proof. Nope. Nope. Not checking anybody's phone. Like, too secure. And good luck to you. Because this world right here, oh, you gonna get found out. Now, what if spiritually, my glasses are a little fuzzy. What if spiritually, because he looks like the type that would unalive his wife. He looks like the classic husband, uncolored, wealthy, having an affair. Um, by the way, the mistress was way uglier than his wife. His wife was so cute, maybe a little dowdy, but she was still cute. And the mistress looked like she had her skin pulled and the wrinkles still stayed. What the hell? Let me see. They were meant to be exposed. Hi, Tasha. How you doing? You see, Sheena says it is Rico. I'm like, hi, Tasha. Yup, it is Rico. Rico. Okay, Gabriella said that's why I brought up the point of hiring a worker instead of cheating with someone in the company. Oh, yeah, but the only thing about hiring a worker, right? A worker does business. Like she's in the business, and that means a lot of people are in her business. And if you want to catch something like chlamydia, then you hire a worker. But it is cheaper and cleaner to cheat with someone at your job. Oh, yes, a worker means a paper trail. Oh, guys, I am having a conniption fit. It's kind of hot right now. By the SEC investors and partners. They were meant to be, they were truly meant to be exposed that night. That's why I brought it. Oh, and I heard some other things, by the way. I heard the company he had before, he was a little bitch at. He was a little bitch. And because of him, the company folded. I'm telling you, he was about to unalive his wife. That's what I'm going to look at in the cards. Yes. Did y'all see how packed that stadium was? Packed. Am I the crazy one? Did y'all see how packed it was? How did they get chosen? Now, I heard a couple of things. The internet has a lot of AI out there, and actually, I'm all for the AI. The AIs are really funny videos. But one of the videos said that one of the cameramen was a former employee at another company with that bitch Byron. Yep. Yeah, I mean, what are the odds of getting caught like that? They shouldn't have tried to hide and it would have been blown up. Not even his wife would have caught it because that concert wasn't on regular TV. Oh my God. The dummies. I heard that, right? You heard that. I heard that he was also having an affair with a 20-year-old at the other company, and he promoted her to VP of sales with zero experience. I have never used my punani for a really good position. I'm not mad at that. I have never used my punani for a good cause, like a job or a VP position. Why didn't I? Damn. I feel like I missed the mark somewhere. All right. Desiree, hi Destiny. How you doing? That's some mastermind petty shit. You mean the cameraman, right? Probably paid for them to get exposed. At least 400 million for the wife. Actually, expensive lawsuit. Wife gonna come up. Yeah, I don't know. Wives are often surprised that mistresses isn't a looker. Yeah, years ago, I was like a kid, and I was in high school, and this kid adored me. And I went to one of our other friends who's a white guy who ultimately, supposedly became a priest. I don't know if that was true. I saw him partying in some club, and I was like, I thought you were becoming a priest. And he was like, I am. I don't know if he ever made it to priesthood. I wish the Tom, if Tom is out there from Truman High School, before 1980, we would have been I don't know if Tom would have graduated with me, but we would have been in a graduation class of 1980. In any case, this kid, black guy, loved me. And I wasn't feeling him, but I was, he just had trifocals. I just wasn't feeling him. I did discover years later he wound up being good looking, but even years later, it wasn't like that exciting to be like, oh, look what I missed out on. No. In any case, Tom, who was supposedly becoming a priest, said, what am I going back out for? Cucumber? Oh, another box of this. I need 2 boxes of this. Okay, I don't mind. Oh, but I gotta check something. Okay. Um, so Tom said, I hate to say it this way, but this is what Tom said. I didn't say it. Tom said, go after somebody that's uglier than the person that you're chasing. I was like, how does that make sense? I mean, conceptually, I got it, but like at 17 years old, it didn't make sense to me. But today, it does make sense. I would go after somebody who is. Why am I bringing that up? I'm bringing it up because the wife looks like a nice woman, but homely. She looks like the housewife. She looks like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting a wife down, but a boredom is probably across her forehead, right? But I'm not putting her down. Nobody deserves to be cheated on, And he doesn't look like he's Rico Suave and rocks his penis. He doesn't look like that. He just looks like the type that gets more excited over cheating. And it doesn't matter if the person is less than pretty. That doesn't matter. What matters is that the excitement of cheating is probably what the woman is being used for. Not who's prettier than who, but also sometimes people that are less than pretty. And when I saw her corporate picture, you know how you like make yourself up to go to work looking like on it, right? Her corporate picture looked just as homely as his wife. So she went on her knees and went was under the desk. Anybody could look pretty at that point. I'm sorry. I don't know. Anybody could look pretty underneath the desk. All right. Yes, these homely rich men always get women of all types. And I gotta tell you, we know the wee wee isn't packing, right? We know this. So why do they get to cheat so much? Like, at least pack a punch. Like, be wide, be long. Like, give me a reason. Desiree and Marsha are cracking up. Gabriella goes, "You're right, Tracy. You're very right. You always got useless little D. Like the biggest compliment you bring to the table is your motherfucking salary. That's the biggest compliment. Pull them pants down, and I gotta go to work. As a matter of fact, I'd rather suck on it because I won't feel it inside. You want me to suck on that baby? Otherwise, I know I'm gonna be bored. The fuck out of here. Monty says men are in constant pursuit of our P. Yeah, and we're not making them work hard enough for it. It's too easy. We're not making them work. I'm not doing giving away P anymore for a McDonald's hamburger. You know what? I don't even want to do it for a good dinner. I can pay for my own dinner. Like, it's got to be, I don't even know what I want these men to do for me anymore because it's not that time of day. You know what? I'll tell you what makes me like melt. Like seriously. Just be nice to me. Just be nice, just be caring. Just listen to my stories. Just be nice. I will melt. Swear to God. I will melt. But the minute, do you guys ever notice that is it talking to women now, but maybe some men too. Do you notice that the minute you meet a guy, somehow or another, their language goes to sexuality? Are you motherfuckers allowed to do that at work? But you could meet them in a grocery store, and somehow there's a sexual joke that comes out of it. I'm like, what? Okay, turn off. Help me in my life be a person of integrity. Yes, but also have money too. Well, I didn't say be broke. Like being nice to me. Okay, okay, I didn't say that, right, Gabby? That's not what I'm saying because where I work, there's just a lot of guys where I work. It's an odd number of like men. It's so funny. It's an odd number of men, and they all find like favor, like all eyes on Tracy. And not because I'm pretty. Don't, I've never said I was pretty. I've always said I am average at best. Now, do I have a Caribbean body that these men love? Oh yeah, this body is a banging because they like thick thighs, boom, 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 big ass. I got the body. So if anything makes me pretty, because ain't nobody looking at my face, they're not looking at me and going, "Oh my God, you're so pretty." They're not doing that. You guys do that on YouTube. You're like, "Oh, Tracy, you look so pretty today." That's the only time I hear it. These motherfucking niggas out here, they don't be like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty." They size me up, literally looking at my ass, looking at my hips. My hips happen to be placed where my vagina is, right? It's at my hips. My hips are here. The, I'm sorry, guys. My hips, so they're looking at my hips, and my hips are in line with my vagina. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck they looking at. Are they trying to like see through the and I don't know. It's just so weird. But in any case, none of them are of quality. And I hate to say it that way, but you should know that you're a man of quality. You should know, right? Is it me or is it you? I would know whether or not I'm qualified to be with a certain type of man. I would say, not my category. He's so good looking. Girl, you lucky, right? I would know whether or not I can go after a certain type of man. Most men have no clue. So I like to know why someone who technically is at a stage in their life where they have not established their career, if that makes any sense. If you're 40 something, are you established today? Which I would want you to be 10, 15 years at the very least in the same industry. It don't have to be at the same place, but pretty much the same industry to give me a work history on you, right? But these men where I work, I'd like to know what makes them qualified to flirt with me. So is it them or is it me? Is there something about me that says I date bumps? Or is it something about them that doesn't understand that their motherfucking penis does not quantify them to have a relationship with me? They rely on their penis to get a woman. And I don't know what kind of women out there that are like, oh, you a bum. Oh, you got a long ding dong. Come, come, come. Like, I don't do that. Do you? Ah, so money's mandated. You're right, Gabby. Money's mandated. And at the very least, I'm not even talking about big money. I prefer that. But I'm talking about the ability to sustain a career. And I don't even care what the career is. You could be an aviation mechanic. I give two shits. Just tell me you've been at the job for 15 fucking years at 40 something. Son of a bitch. Wait, Noel. Somebody on an app straight up told me I'm resting on penis. That is the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. Are you serious? Oh, this is very healing. Oh, you're welcome, girl Gabby. I know you must have this problem because you are beautiful, right? Average, beautiful. So I know you must have problems just on the beauty aspect of it all. Because I asked myself this question today. Is it something I'm doing? No, no, the arrogance. These men are arrogant for no fucking reason. None. Like, I literally want to say to any one of the men that flirt with me down in where I work, I want to say, why are you talking to me? The other day, my boss, the female boss, was in the store, right? She cracks up when she sees how I, she cracks up. So one of the guys is flirting with me, but he's flirting with me the wrong way. For some reason, he's flirting with me by way of Jesus and the Bible. And walk, not the way to do it, right? So he starts quoting how God said, I don't even know what he said. He said, God said, man and woman should cleave together. And and he kept like quoting something similar. And my boss was sitting down and I was standing up. And at first I was going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because sometimes you just want to just yes in the deaf. And I realized yesing a nigga to death means that you agree with them because they're ignorant, right? And so that's when I realized I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, he won't shut the fuck up. He's standing at the threshold of the door. He won't shut the fuck up. My boss is here. I'm just trying to have a relationship with my boss, and you all are like, this is my female boss, and you're standing there quoting to me about how it's God wants us to be cleaved together as man and woman. So I finally got tired of it. And I said, why are you single? And my boss, the female boss, she did like this. And he walked away stuttering. He did not have an answer for me. You didn't come to, I did not come to this location a year ago to meet you. I already know that. And whatever you're quoting, you've had inside your system for years. Why are you single? If you honestly believe that God said we should cleave together or whatever the phrasing is, why didn't you just do it? Because you wouldn't be having this conversation with me right now had you just followed scripture, nigga. Anywho, hi Tanya. Like, nigga, I'm a person. I'm a person first. Oh my God. Men have all the audacity of hope. Do we give it to them? Is there something in our persona that gives them the opportunity and the audacity to think that they could have my punani, which tells me they are not looking for soul connections. They are looking for their semen to match my vaginas, vaginal fluid. I got to give it to you straight. They want their semen to match my vaginal fluid. That's it. That's it. And if you understand that that's what you are being used for, because by the way, half these niggers, they can't even take me to a good restaurant. They can't even ride me in their own personal cars. They can't even help me with my car, my rent. They can't help themselves. So why would I spread ego on a dirty nigga? Somebody please explain it to me. Get your acts together. And by the way, in your age bracket, it'll take you another 15 years. I'll be 80. Absolute losers. Too agreeable. They can't even buy you a damn drink. Boom. Drop the mic. They are only looking to consume. Thank you, Gabriella. Yes, Gabriella. Oh, interesting. Mahani says, I always assumed they come from bad families, never had a heart to heart with a man about cherishing women. They really seem to be mildly retarded. Is that the real problem, though? Because this guy was quoting scripture, but I would rather a man that says, my dad taught me how to love women. Are we not finding men that could say that? Like, what did their dad bring to the table that you are now fostering? We are too agreeable as women, trying to stay nice and keep the peace. But how does that equate to getting inside? That's what I'm trying to say. How do you get inside? How do you get to be a CEO of astronomer? And I already got the job at HR. I'm assuming she got the job on her own, but I don't know. And how is it that I have to sleep for my job? Didn't that shit end in the 20s? or the 70s when women started working and were on their knees and taking husbands away from their housewives that never worked and only went by their husband's last name, never even had an identity. And so when the husband left for the secretary that was on her knees, child, because knee bending sucking happened with the uncolor people first. Black women didn't do it at first. I'm telling you, I was there. We were not agreeable to going on our knees at first. Now everybody goes on their knees. But it was a way to stop pregnancy, and that's why they went on their knees. Hmm. Whereas black girls were getting pregnant, white girls weren't, uncolored people weren't. So, oh, sociopath and psychopaths tend to go into CEO roles in positions of power, politics, police force, CEOs. Oh, did you? His apology was like a narcissist. His apology was like, it wasn't my fault. And he didn't even really apologize. He was like, this, I came for a good concert and I'm leaving divorce. How dare Coldplay? And I was like, that's a narcissist trait. Read the book, Gift of Fear. Oh, what's it about, Gabby? That is the reason why women are single. What is so sad is that it does not matter the age. Most men are rude and they think their thing rules, right? My birds are bathing in my bird bath. Them damn birds are dirty. Every day I have to clean that bird bath. They are filthy, filthy animals. Yep, Suckin' D was very. Thank you, sissy. You know I'm not lying. We wouldn't dare do that. I grew up in the era. There was no such thing. As a matter of fact, we used to even say, white girls do that. We don't do that. Hmm. But at some point, people started becoming experts at that. I'm still not good at it. I get bored very easily. I'm like, "Mm, I don't like it. I don't like it." No, 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 no. Let's be really careful that we're calling someone uncolor a narcissist. Nope. Huda, she's a narcissist female. She's from Iran. I know plenty of black men that are narcissists. They are raised by horrible mothers. Sorry, moms. And total narcissists. Mm-mm. Oh, the book is about our intuition, us. Oh, wait. The book is about our intuition guides. Oh, the book is about our intuition, guides us, and women are in a lot of more physical danger with men than we realize. What's it called? Wow, he's offered that for someone counted. Oh yeah, it was terrible. What a boy must. I agree, Monty. A boy must see his father respecting women. When he's a man, he will make a big. It will make a big ass difference. I totally agree. The book, The Gift of Fear. All right, let's take a look at some videos. I don't even know. There's no particular order. did you know they're both married? They're both married. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
There's all versions of this. This is the best scandal to hit the airwaves in my lifetime. This is going to go down in history.
So everyone's talking about this moment right here, but no, I want to talk about this moment right here. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about this. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. Sir? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
Me.
I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. How about destroying your own life? But whatever. Anyway, I say this all to say, what are the odds we think that this CEO, Andy Byron, is going to pull the whole I'm a CEO thing and try and sue Coldplay for putting him up on the big screen without his consent? I'm saying 110%. What are your thoughts?
I'll check that. I'll check to see if he was about to unalive his wife, if his insurance policy was just upped. I'm going to check everything. And then I'm going to check to see if he's going to be dumb enough, which a narcissist would be dumb enough to sue Coldplay. I want him to sue Coldplay. I want this to drag out as the event of the year. What do you guys want? Do you want this to drag out some
Oh,
more?
look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
What happened? Oh God.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Can't make this up. How do you even get a video of two cats having an affair? That is the funniest shit ever. No, I think she was. Is she divorced or is she in the middle of a divorce? Hi, French Connection, by the way. How you doing? This is me. This is me. Let's play that again because I'm about to apply for that thing. Love her. I think I've used her for other things. I love her. Oh my God, I love her so much. I'm about to apply for that damn position.
Coldplay. What's going on, Boss Rooney? Boss man? How's it going? How's the show last night? How was the show? Why do you look so sad? Oh my God, did they not perform Paradise? I had a feeling they were going to take that off the set list. Viva La Vida? What? No, I didn't see anything. I see why. I see why you have the long face. Okay. So am I needed today? I mean, this is pretty viral stuff. Or do we have to get HR involved? I mean, I know that HR was involved.
Well, I was involved.
Sorry. Kudos to you for showing up. I mean, that has to get you something. I will cancel all of your meetings today. Do you want me to? Also, Alyssa getting the invite and not me? Where's my invite? Kidding. That reminds me, your wife did call about coming to the office today. I don't know if I will just tell her. Jeremy, good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, happy hour tomorrow. Yeah. Does everybody know? Don't answer that. Do what you want. Let me know what I can do for you today. You just want me to F off. Got it. Cool. Does that mean like go home or I'm gonna leave you to it? I'm gonna leave you to it.
How can you go back to work the next day? What does that look like? I want to know. I want to know what that looks like the next day.
The CEO of a software development company was caught cheating at a Coldplay concert. That is single-handedly the whitest sentence I could ever say out loud. The only way this could get any whiter is if they both showed up in pickleball outfits. Holy shit. Andy Byron here, the CEO, caught on the Jumbotron, has been cheating, apparently, allegedly, with his chief of HR, which is honestly a very smart move. You should be cheating with the chief of HR because who the fuck is she going to report you to? Herself? Please. He probably didn't have a lot of options for cheating anyways at his software development company. I mean, who's he going to go with? An engineer? A software engineer? His choices were either a bunch of nerdy men or Kristen in HR. You know, it's either go with Kristen or go gay. This isn't even that crazy of a story. I mean, essentially it's a CEO cheating on his wife. What? I'd be more shocked if this CEO was paying his people living wages and giving them a work-life balance. Then I'd be like, holy shit, what? Poor Andy over here is probably having a rough day today, having to explain himself to his wife, buying her whatever she fucking wants. I love this photo though. Doesn't it look like you just asked ChatGPT to show you what a Coldplay listener looks like? Show me every Coldplay listener in one photo. There it is. And they were all yellow. I have upcoming shows in Raleigh, North Carolina, Austin, Batavia, Illinois, Kansas City, and more. Get tickets at heathershawcomedy.com and stop cheating at Coldplay concerts. All right, see ya.
Let me see what you guys are saying. Marsha's cracking up. Noelle says, hold on, guys. I love it. Noelle says, just like the dumbass orange trying to sue WSJ, the delusion. What's WSJ? I'm so ignorant. Hi, Miss Tracy. She's in a relationship. Oh, she's divorced, but in another relationship. Okay. Oh, I know, Marsha. Gabriella, I know wherever did a freezer spell on the CEO at work. Thank you, their ancestor. Now, why did Yellow have to catch a stray? Oh my God! Hi, Jenny G. Oh, Donald Trump is suing Wall Street Journal. Okay, delusional. Totally agree. It's so annoying. Ugh, why do we have him as president? So annoying. Just bring out the Epstein list, please. Let me see what this says.
Work for under eye wrinkles. As you see in this lovely couple here, under eye wrinkles can be quite the problem, especially when the skin bunches when smiling. But Botox prevents wrinkles by paralyzing muscles. But be careful, because this part of the eye imparts warmth and authenticity to a smile. So if you go paralyzing with Botox, yes, it's going to improve the wrinkles, but it's going to make you look all f***ing weird and dead-eyed, potentially making you want to hide your head in shame. So instead, address this delicate area with treatments that are going to boost collagen, like microneedling, lasers, skin-boosting injectables, etc. And don't bring your side piece to a f***ing Coldplay concert.
Look at that one more time. This is very good advice here. I just want to listen to the good advice. This is very good advice, guys.
Botox work for under eye wrinkles. As you see in this lovely couple here, under eye wrinkles can be quite the problem, especially when the skin bunches when smiling. But Botox prevents wrinkles by paralyzing muscles. But be careful, because this part of the eye imparts warmth and authenticity to a smile. So if you go paralyzing with Botox, yes, it's going to improve the wrinkles, but it's going to make you look all f***ing weird and dead-eyed, potentially making you want to hide your head in shame. So instead, address this delicate area with treatments that are going to boost collagen, like microneedling, lasers, skin-boosting injectables, etc. And don't bring your side piece to a f***ing Coldplay concert.
So true. So true. Oh my God. I'm almost done with the videos, but I like the videos. The videos are actually my favorite part in the whole world. Did I play this one? Let's see, 7.4.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what?
Even the Today Show, even they got into it. I know ABC didn't get into it because they've already had real life scandals like this. Who was the people that had real life scandals like this last year? It was so sad. It was so sad that they ruined their career based on a scandal. And they were both married. Who are they? Do you guys remember? It was so funny. So let's look at this one. 6.8. Apparently, the kid's camera operator used to work with the Coldplay guy, with the CEO, Andy Byron, at another company, and fucked his life up and left him with no money. That's what I heard. I'm sticking to it. And they're laughing at you, dude. They're laughing at you. What is that? What is playing right now? Ooh. Oh, yeah. That would be my jam. I have no idea what's playing right now, but it is nice. That beat is hot. I don't hear words. I just hear beats. Oh, Balenciaga? Let me see. I'm going to save it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to play it. Yes, Amy and TJ. Hi, Sunny Days. What? Is that true? What? It was a deliberate exposure that is hilarious. I don't know. Some things are AI, some things aren't. But I heard it was absolutely a deliberate exposure. Deliberate. Hold on. Let me take this banner out. Play this again. See, look how homely the wife is. I mean, I'm not putting you down, wife. I'm just trying to compare issues going on here. Well, he's not standing next to his wife, that's for sure. I think that's a sign too. Little signs, there's little signs everywhere. I would see that as a sign. Like, I don't care if those are my sons. My husband needs to be standing next to me. That's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one.
The news already, a very wealthy and successful astronomer CEO named Andy Byron was caught having an affair when he was spotted with his affair partner at a Coldplay concert on the Kiss Cam. Mr. Byron, you recently released your statement to apologize and take accountability for your actions. However, everything that you are saying in this letter indicates otherwise. First of all, you start off the letter by saying, I want to acknowledge the moment, not acknowledge how truly sorry I am to my wife. Then you say, what was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on every public stage. Mr. Byron, you are downplaying and blame shifting. You are pretty much saying this, what was supposed to be a nice, normal night out away from my wife with my affair partner, you guys ruined. You say, I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability and figure out the next steps personally and professionally. However, you say this next. I also want to express how troubling it is what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. Again, you are blame shifting and making it look like you are not truly sorry for your actions. If you are ever going to rebuild your spouse's trust and save your marriage, there is a way to go about it. You must shift your mindset and the way that you communicate with your spouse.
I don't know, child. I don't think that was the purpose. Fixing his relationship with his spouse. I don't know if that was the purpose. Let me see. This is the last video. If anybody cares. I think it's the last one. Yes. Let's look at it one more time. Priceless. And I'm not sure what state this was in, but if plane tickets were involved, it would have to be first class plane tickets. Right? That's costly. And then if you brought it on corporate funds, that's RICO. All right. Let's see what everybody is saying. Magic people know when people don't like them. It is so obvious to us. So stop trying to trick us. Stop trying to trick us. Stop trying to think you're getting over on us. That's my favorite part, when someone thinks they're getting over on you and you're like, oh my God, don't make me really check this shit, bitch. If you really make me check this shit, if you make me go and look into my crystal ball, and I got a crystal ball too. All right. Hi, Sunny. Hi, sweetie. Okay. I'm going to check something that I was thinking about, because I watch a lot of Dateline. I watch a lot of 2020. And I watch a lot of men unalive their wives. And I want to know, was this woman about to be unalived? And there's always a mistress involved. Do you guys ever watch these shows? Like, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to watch another 2020 show that will show me blah, blah, blah. Watch. I love these type of shows. At this stage of the game, Sonny, I mean, she needs a forensic accountant. That's what she really needs. But at this stage of the game, Coldplay was the PI. Coldplay already did her job. Coldplay already saved her life. Dear God, talk to me. Talk to me about, her name is Megan or Kerrigan, or the Mrs. Byron. Let's call her that. Mrs. Andy Byron. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Oh, by the way, she changed her last name. She just took it completely off her profile, Facebook profile. Please allow me to see any, and then she deleted her whole account. Girl, let me tell you something, guys. When your man gets caught cheating and it's an internet scandal, whatever you do, do not delete your profile, because somebody's got information for you. He was at a whole nother company having a whole nother affair. Ma'am, put your Facebook back up. Let the messengers come through. I know this shit hurts. Got it. Believe me, I get it. You need to get a divorce, and you need to show the judge that this man was about to unalive you. True story. All right. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. This is Andy Byron. Is your love, is your child, is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name, I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. All right. Are we ready, guys? So many witnesses now, right? All right. Call me for your own personal reading. It's right on the screen there. 213-458-7408. Okay. Why am I going to the... Okay. Because I got to get another box of this. Okay. It's still early. All right. Let me see if Richard is going to run out in the street. Maybe Richard and I can run somewhere together to Sunny Owls. All right. Was she about to unalive? Was she about to be unalived by her husband? So this means literally something's about to come in, right? So I want to say yes based upon this card, but let me see something. I want to say yes, just based upon the very first card that came up. Oh, they might have even been talking about it. They might have been talking about divorcing or how to get away, how much money it was going to cost to kind of get away. He wanted the children to get out of high school. That was the thing he was more worried about. This was a together thing. This wasn't a solo thing. They had been talking on how to make their exit plan for him because she had already exited. I get a Queen of Wands, all right? I get that they feel like they could have taken, oh, this is abundance, but this isn't pregnancy because of her age bracket. I think that they thought that they could be a powerhouse couple, particularly in their company. I think this woman, the head of HR, may have already known Byron. There's something here where they may have crossed paths already. Um, they were thinking of doing something together, guys. I want you all to understand that they had been talking about what is the best way to work this out to kind of get themselves from under his marriage, right? There were conversations. They were talking, guys. They were talking. It was pillow talk more than anything. It was after sex talk. It was pillow talk. Um, how to get away from his wife. Now, I'm not confirming unalivement, but they were in cahoots on the time frame, wanting to be together. Um, I don't know if it wasn't him, then it would have been her. I'm also getting that maybe the best way to unalive her is through drinking something. I feel like they should check the computers. I feel like the wife needs to take the home computer that the husband had in his office and give it to police, or at least lock it away somewhere because there's something on the computer. I also feel like the mistress, head of HR, was getting a little demanding. I feel like she wants what she wanted. So I do believe like he was totally feeling her, right? I think he was feeling her. I don't know if he was feeling her by way of you're so stupid and you give away free sex and I like the free sex, but I feel like he might have been very enamored by her. Like she wasn't sexy. There was nothing about her that was sexy, you know? So she wasn't hot. She was she was homely at best and wrinkly. Um but he was wrinkly too. I think she just gave really good head. I think it was the excitement, it was the lust more than anything. I just think she was just really good at head giving at work. I think they both like the secrecy of the affair, if that makes any sense. Infinite, I see your comment. Infinite says, Tracy, those homely ladies, they have good punani. Yeah, I think so. I think so. There's something about being homely, and the punani is like strawberries or something. I don't know. Desiree's laughing. No, I do. Like, if I look at this card, they liked each other a lot. But then I want to ask, how long have they known each other? So I feel like this had something to do with the excitement more than anything. But I also feel like at some point, the excitement became the thing. And then together they started discussing, how do we like really be together? There was some news about advancement at work. So I really want to know, did she always come in as HR of people? Because the astronomer company, I thought was his company. I I feel like there's something here where they both feel inadequate physically, and they both made each other feel amazing physically. There is some richness here. There is some richness. Um, was he going to take her out? What, eventually, okay, this card tells me that there's valuable money in the home and in the marriage. Valuable money. Was he going to take her out? Oh, let me put this down. There was a plan. There was becoming a plan to take her out. There was a plan. But he was worried about the money. It wasn't going to be that simple. Was he going to take her out? Yeah, I feel like there was something here where he wanted her to leave, but he didn't want it to be a spectacle. I feel like he was going to take his wife on vacation and she was going to fall off a cliff. That's what it feels like to me. Or he was going to take her on vacation and have her drink way too much. And then, yeah, he was going to take her out, guys. Have her drink way too much and then say she slipped and fell. I think he was going to take her out the country. And the kids wouldn't be the wiser. To be honest with you, wherever he was going to take his wife on vacation, she was going to be on vacation too. So I don't know if they were going to be on vacation just as a group event, supposedly, and be out in the open about bringing their significant others, wife or boyfriend. But there was going to be a master plan here. Yep. Yep. He was going to take her out, guys. He was going to take her out. He was going to take her out. The plan wasn't like thought out properly. So the way it's very immature, the plan. But the way that they were going to do it was, I feel like they were going to do it in full public view. I feel like they were going to take a trip. I feel like she was going to be on the trip as well. But I also feel like maybe quite a few employees would have been on the trip and everybody could bring their significant others. I believe at some point they were going to go hiking and then she was going to fall off a cliff. It's interesting because the Fool card and another deck, like if you look here, this is literally a cliff. Literally. So the Fool card validates what I'm saying, and I very rarely get the Fool card to show up. So he was going to unalive her, guys. And Coldplay, you just saved her life. And there goes God. There goes God. You never know how God is going to show up. And guys, sometimes I do readings and I tell you guys this, right? And you guys are like, oh, Tracy, don't give me bad news. And it's like, no, I'm telling you so that you could save your life, so that you could understand, like, please, like, work with me, not against me, right? He was going to unalive her. What's throat goat? What is that? I don't think they connected mentally. I think it was all about dick and pussy. I really do. Thanks to Coldplay, the wife gets the last laugh. Her spirit team. Thank you. See, in 2025, okay, have you all seen what 2025 has been doing? It gave us President Trump in America, right? And at least on July 6th, everybody in the world had a flooding event, right? We had LA on fire in 2025. The fuck is that? Um, what else happened? What else? What else? So many things happened. 2025 is a very spiritual year, technically, right? And so, when I say technically, because if you just put 25, that is the spirituality of the year, but the year is actually a 9-year. But it does mean the ending of something because the 10th year is actually the new beginning. The 10th year solidifies it's done and new beginning has to happen. So This is actually a 9 year, which means we are at the end of our ropes, which means we got 6 more months of a fucked up 2025. So be prepared, everyone. We got Israel bombing Syria again, those bastards. As a final digit number, the 9 represents the end of a cycle, the end of a phase in your life, and the preparation for entering a new phase of existence. 9 signifies the final integration of the previous 8 stages of cycles. 9 refers to completion, perfection, purification, and purification could be by fire or water. Detachment, attainment, transition, conclusion, termination, ending, loss of an aspect of one's life to make way for a new cycle. 9 represents clearing the decks, finishing matters, and that's what we all should be doing. In 2025, clean out your closets, clear shit up, clean out your garages, because this is the end. There's only new beginnings, and it doesn't mean it's going to be glowing. It just means that you failed to prepare in time. So, no one wants you to have a crisis as everything's ending. We want you to safeguard the fact that something new comes in. But it also could be somewhat tragic. It could be worldwide, right? This isn't the first time. Historically, things have had to turn over. Rome ended. Spain stopped having an empire, right? Like, we're going to have to prepare that the UK may not be sustainable anymore. We're going to have to prepare that America, it could turn into garbage. We're going to have to really decide that the end is here. And what does our new beginnings look like? And does the new beginning mean we stand up and fight collectively? Not to sustain the old ways, but to understand that if we don't stand up and fight collectively, we're going to fall really badly. All right. 9 represents forgiveness, charity, teaching, counseling, selfless giving, brotherhood, humanitarian, release, and letting go. 9 represents harmonic relationships in terms of having wisdom, your ideals, and your spiritual knowledge. It is associated with the moon and the hermit. And it's associated with Mars. That's why it's not going to be pretty. Mars is no joke. Mars like to fight. That bitch stay fighting. All right. And then remember, we're in a 9 year, and Saturn is in Aries. And if I'm not mistaken, the Ram is associated with Mars. Saturn is in Aries, and something else is in Aries. And so this is just explosive. Like, mean as fuck year. That's what we need to call it. Let me see the comments. Noel says it's definitely the end of the world. That's why I've been stacking. Please do. Yes, infinite. Clean out your closet. Like, clean out your closet. Get to all the corners of your house. Move furniture around so you could see what you're getting rid of. Hi, Cherie Love. Best head giver. Throat. Greatest of all time. Oh, go. Oh. You guys know how ignorant I'm so bad at this stuff. Side chick has the crazy eyes. Totally crazy eyes. You've never been wrong. Thank you. Oh, you need to bathe first at work. Nasty. Listen, I mean, for the excitement and the lust of it all, men will do it anywhere. But you're right. I can't spread ego at work and then go back to work and sit in my underwears if I can find them. I'm trying to imagine it right now, like, or calling on the intercom. Have you seen my underwears? Are they in your office still? Because I can't be. You know what? I gotta go home. Let me go shower, and I'll come back. And you know, nasty ass him would be like, "I'll just go home with you, child. We'll just do it again." Ugh. All right. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I if I can't find them, you'd be losing them underwears like in the fold of his chair and shit. All right. Final outcome. This is as close as I'm gonna get it. Upside down fool. I mean, right side up fool. They were gonna throw that woman over the cliff on vacation. We got to find out when was her next vacation and where was it and were they planning on going hiking, because she was going to slip and fall. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. The Fool card represented saving her life. What? What? That is crazy. uh, Clown, jester, he's a clown, embodies the ability to communicate profound messages through humor, represents what people would like to do or say themselves. Fool often wears a mask that covers one's real emotions, generally male. Right, guys? Oh my God. Laugh out loud, says Desiree. Wow, says millionaire Tanya. My God. My God. Incognito says, wow. Oh my God. Desiree says, wow. I need details. This story needs to continue. I need details because there was a vacation coming. This was the end of the. What you say, Gabriella? Her ancestors saved her fucking life. Y'all better start believing the fool. He needed a fresh start. He needed a new chance, an important decision to unalive, to unalive, to unalive. No, we just gonna unalive. Time for change. Childlike wonder. They were not going to plan this. And I saw that. They were acting like a 5-year old. A new phase of life. Freedom from inhibition. Taking that risk. Leaving the past behind to start something new. Oh my God. Oh, an unexpected opportunity may come out of the blue. You may be called upon to make a major decision that will lead you down new paths like jail. This new beginning could lead anywhere. That's the only thing about the Fool. Your mind could be thinking, Eureka, and the Fool will have you landing in jail. The Fool sometimes in Yoruba could also be related to, what's that one? Esu? Lekba. Lekba. They needed to take this risk. They weren't going to think it through. They were going to take the risk. Listen to this. Sudden developments may catch you off guard and leave you feeling somewhat confused until you regain your bearings. Coldplay. Oh my God. Coldplay saved this woman's life. Ciao. The spirit ever lie? Somebody tell me, the spirit ever lie? Book me for your own reading. I am available today, 213-458-7408. She better get an ancestor altar. No, because I don't know if that's her religion. Like altars, not everybody's religion. I know Italians love altars and shit like that. Blacks and Puerto Ricans, we love altars. It may not be her religion. All she needs to do is thank God. That's all you need to do. Thank you, God. I don't know who intercepted on my behalf, but I am of gratitude to be alive. That's all she needs to do. Oh my God. Hi, this is Tracy Brown. Hi, Alex. How are you? All right, guys, I need your prayers. I wasn't telling anybody, but since the call came in during a live feed, my sister is in ICU with pneumonia and an infection, and it crippled her kidneys. And they're calling to let me know that they're taking her out of ICU, which I appreciate, but she still has pneumonia. So they're putting her in a telemetry unit, and which is a step down from ICU. So your prayers would make a big difference. And if I could have your prayers, I would so appreciate it. You guys know how much. That girl is everything to me, everything. And, she has too much life inside of her to get in this position. So if you all can pray that she could get healthy, that the pneumonia would clear up. She does have an infection that crippled her kidneys, and I was gonna come on last night, but everybody canceled, and I didn't even know how tired I was because I've been dealing with this for a couple of days now. And I went to lay down, and I woke up at I went to lay down on my sofa, and I woke up at like 4 in the morning because I passed out. I didn't even recognize how tired I was, and then I'm talking to my older sister to give her information, and she's emotional, and all her caregivers, which she has a whole family that takes care of. My sister is so blessed. She has a whole family that takes care of her. That's how I wound up over here because they do an amazing job just sharing her. And so I'm having conversations with all of them. And I guess, and then the, the person that owns the house communicating with her. And then there's this whole regional center that is working with all of this as well, and finding out new information is it's been a lot. And I know I tend not to show everything that I'm going through. It's how I'm made up. But I have been dealing with a lot with Sissy Pooh. But she seems to be pulling through. Last night they had her on restraints and they gave her morphine. And I was like, take the restraints off, right? And the nurse took the restraints off while she was on FaceTime with me. I was like, if she's sedated, take the restraints off. But Tony was trying to pull out tubes and stuff. So it is what it is. Like, I understand the restraints, but I'm a former hospital person and I know restraints have to be fully authorized, not because you're annoyed, but that's not what was happening. I know my sister, and those restraints can be compromising when you're in the hospital. I mean, sometimes you have to restrain a person because the tubes can be annoying. She was on an IV drip, and they're stopping the IV drip with some meds in it. So I would appreciate some telepathy, healing prayers. This is, oh, you want to see something else? Well, let me send this to myself. Do you want to see something else? I have my phone on rotate. So 3 pictures show up all the time. It's myself, Ezra, and Tony. And for the longest time, no matter what I did, Tony would show up, just Tony. And now Ezra is showing up for the first time. And that might be symbolic of um, Tony getting healed. Maybe, I'm thinking, I'm hoping. Um, and normally around Tony's birthday, I would be there. I would be there right now. I either go for her birthday or I go in between my birthday and her birthday. So if I don't make it literally on her birthday, it'll be like still in July, morphing into August, so we can kind of like share the birth dates together. And I was called to watch over Ezra back in January. So no one knew this was coming. And I didn't even tell the first daughter in law what I've been going through. I haven't said anything because I didn't want her to think I was going to cancel. There was just a lot. Like, you guys have no idea. I was like, am I going to have to go to Atlanta and take me and Ezra to fly to California to then have to come back for Ezra's first day of school because Ezra's mom is on vacation, and that's why they asked me to come down, which I'm honored that it doesn't really matter. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to have to go through to, in any case, she's getting better. So all your prayers would make a big difference, a big difference. It would make a big difference. I mean, anything that you could say, the Lord's Prayer, if you could say, you know, God and Jesus, please let Tony heal quickly. Anything that you could say, I would be so grateful. I would be so grateful. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. And oh, child. But she is getting better, but she still has pneumonia. So I don't know why that. I don't know how pneumonia works. Like, she is getting antibiotics for it, so it is what it is. Thank you, everyone, for any kindness and consideration moving forward. I love you dearly. Thank you. Thank you.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody so pure and strong. In her presence we know we belong.